After being granted custody of her brother and niece, Savannah Chrisley is questioning motherhood, saying that it's really hard. She's altering her future plans, right? Savannah Chrisley spoke candidly about how having custody of her niece Chloe, 10, and brother Grayson, 16, changed her expectations for her personal life. I'm currently experiencing the fury phase of mourning. I'm simply enraged by everything. After taking on the children, as well, I say, okay, do I really want children? Do you realize how much this entire situation has impacted us? Chrisley, 25, made this statement on her Unlocked podcast on Wednesday, May 3rd. The reality star noted that her concerns were coming from a place of anger as her parents, Todd Chrisley and Julie Chrisley, continue to serve out their respective prison sentences. I don't want anyone to take what I said out of context at all. I freaking love these two kids more than life itself. They are my everything, Savannah continued. We have so much fun together. I try to have as much fun as possible. The Chrisley knows best alum went on to address the ups and downs she has faced as a guardian. I try to be a good, adult figure in their life, but it's really hard being 25 and having two kids and trying to figure out what's best for them because normally you get to grow. You get to grow from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4, she added. You get to grow through the ages. Now, I'm just being, thrown into it. In November 2022, Savannah reported that she had been granted custody of her youngest brother and Chloe, the daughter of her half-brother Kyle. In August 2019, Todd and Julie were first accused with a number of counts of bank and wire fraud as well as tax evasion. The pair was convicted guilty of fraud in June 2022 after a 1-month trial. Todd and Julie received sentences of 12 and 7 years in jail, respectively, 5 months later. The pair will also serve 16 months of probation after reporting to their respective institutions in December 2022. Savannah, for her part, has continued to candidly discuss how her life has changed as a result. In my mind, I'm I can't move on with my life, the Georgia native said on her podcast the same month her parents started to serve their sentences. Until I know that they're going to be there, I can't get married. I can't have a kid. During Wednesday's episode, Savannah said she recently felt some little bit of hope while spending time with Grayson and Chloe. When Chloe and Grayson were in the backseat of the car on the way to visit her father this past weekend, she recalled, there were little moments where, for instance, they were telling me different songs to play and they were sitting next to each other and just laughing and singing and cutting up, and in that moment for a split second, I was okay, we're going to be okay. Watching two children, whose entire world was imploding, make their way to visit their father who was serving time in federal prison. They're joking about, cutting up, and playing with each other, so it made me feel a little bit better about how I'm doing.